this. All right, last item in this this packaging here is another sippy cup slash water bottle for my daughter. So she, my baby toddler is almost 3. She's about 2 years and 8 months, something like that. And so I did some research and I'm like, all right, Amazon, what do you got? And I wanted something that was different than I had purchased before. I loved a lot of her bottles. I had purchased Clean Canteen stainless steel sippy bottle, and it was great, but I didn't have a cap on it. And it does come with one little plastic cap, but it, completely comes off, and then you have to put it back on, so nothing that is built in. So we are trying the Takeya. Pronounce it as you will. If you happen to know the pronunciation, please let me know. All right, so it really didn't matter to me as far as, keeping it cold for hours. I don't really add ice into anything. It's mainly going to be used for water, some juices. I definitely am, main thing, don't want it leaking. It does have the spout on it. So, and then this lovely little part in the back. And so we will give this a try. Straw lid, it says it's leak proof, max flow tip, comfort sip, easy carry handle. Yeah, so we'll see. I know there's tons of different bottles out on the market, but I just, have to kind of eeny, meeny, miny, mo after I narrow it down. So I'm hoping this will work. I love that it does have the nice little carry handle on it. I also hope it fits into the cup holder on her, what do you call that thing that she sits in the car? Oh yeah, car seat. So I know, mommy brain. Hey guys, all right, so just wanted to give you an update on the, still never found out the pronunciation of this, Takeya water bottle of my daughter's. So let's take a look. All right, so here's the water bottle, which is one of the items that I had purchased. I'm not sure, I'd have to look back on how long ago. And not too happy. Okay, so we've got the seal here. And I always try, it's mainly just water that really goes in here. And if you guys can see, I've got 2 different spots here and there, that I'm noticing some black marks. Now, this seal, actually, let's see here. First of all, this even comes out, which honestly I hate. I understand seals coming out, but I also hate if it's something that it's really difficult to get out. Okay, you know what? It doesn't look like this comes out. Oh, wait. Ha. There we go. Now, the question is how easy this is going to be to put back in. The other problem, set that aside, that I have sometimes had is trying to clean this off. It doesn't actually work too well, so we're going to give this a go. Yes, we have lovely shredded sponge here. We all know how that happens. Still looking for a really good high quality sponge, but just kind of do for now. So let's give this a try. See if we can see that again. Looks like it's gone, so that's good. Now the question of the day: do I remember how this goes back in? Okay. Or actually, will it go? You know what? Let me go ahead and wash this part first too. Duh. Mommy brain. I had already washed the whole thing, but I wanted to. I don't like that it has all of those little indentations because obviously things can end up growing. Now I'm just going to, for purposes of this video, see if I can actually fit this back in, but I will take it out and let this completely end up drying. So, all right, so it was there. And I'll push it in if I can. Maybe, hopefully. Oh, okay, wait, I've got one side started. This is not a seal that I'm loving by any means. Sometimes I have to take like a little plastic fork and end up pushing it down in there. Okay, I'm not doing so hot on this. Okay, well, I'm going to fiddle with this and see if I can actually get it back in there, and whether I can or cannot, I'm going to come back and report on it and see whether or not this is a bottle I'm going to keep. All right, so haha, success. So yeah, total mommy fail. I was actually putting it in on the flip side when it didn't go that way. So I did get this back in. Again, I'm gonna go ahead and take it out and then just let it completely dry. So I guess it's something that I will just end up doing, you know, at least every couple of days. I mean, I do try and wash it, but like I said, you know, it's usually just water going in here, but hopefully that won't be, you know, mold or anything that starts growing regularly in this, but time will tell. Hey guys, I wanted to do another quick video on a couple of water bottles that I had purchased. Now, I had a previous video on a Sippy bottle. I call it a water bottle, but technically it's the Sippy bottle for my daughter, my toddler baby, now that she's 3, yay. Okay, so I had one, and you know how it happens. You have it and then it gets lost and you think, I can find it, no big deal. You search high and low, you can't find it. So then all of a sudden you say, okay, I'll order another one, or maybe 2 just in case. And then when the new ones come in, what do you find? The old one. So I now have 3 Sippy bottles, so I am good, I am set. I can probably throw one in the van to keep. But let's get back to the point of this video, which is to showcase what I have purchased. Now, one of them is actually the old bottle, just in a different color. And I still never found out how to specifically pronounce this. So we're just going to call it Takeya, right? Okay, so we have Takeya water bottle. It is the, I believe it's the 14 ounce that fits really well into her side cup holder. I mean, it fits well enough that it kind of wedges itself. I'll put it that way. So I didn't want to get anything skinnier than that, but I just decided to try it's kind of like a, what? Sea foam type color? What color would you call this? I should mention I'm also bad with colors, and labeling them. All right, so at any rate, this is, again, just, I have absolutely loved the previous one that we purchased. You know, again, it has the flip down spout here, the holder. It's nice because it has these little silicone grips around the edge to make sure that you can open it. And let's see here. There's the inside of it. So it's pretty nice. Comes apart easily. So, I mean, I usually just put room temp water in it. So it's pretty good to go. Okay, so I have found just maybe once or twice that the bottom portion of this, you know, does actually slip off. But again, it's just been once or twice. So love this. So I just figured, well, I will order what I know works. So this is this one. And I decided to try a new one. So this one is by the brand Elemental. It's called an Iconic Pop Fidgit bottle. So here it looks like, oh, okay, it's just a plain black bottle, but in the box, it has this cool handle that is the pop, you know, poppets, whatever those things are, yeah. So the strap, it says, is fully removable, so you can mix and match. They have a whole, you know, bunch of different colors and whatnot on their site. Or on Amazon, I'll post a link down below. Let's see here, sports cap with comfortable fill-up spout, fun silicone pop bubbles. Okay, they call them pop bubbles for sensory feedback. So cold for 24 hours, hot for 12 hours, 0 condensation, things of that nature. So, okay, let's open this one and take a look. So, and again, this one is also 14 ounces, so it'll be interesting to see if it will fit as well. So here is the bottle. I'll hold it back a little bit. Pretty neat. Okay, so yeah, handle's pretty strong there. I mean, which is nice also because my toddler baby can end up just, you know, carrying it this way. So that is if it truly does not leak. So that will be seen. All right, so flip up, not too hard. Just kind of push down that part. Okay, and we have a flip up carry handle. So she's got 2 different ways, which is kind of nice, or just hold it this way. All right, let's open her up. like it because there's not a whole lot of parts inside to clean or, you know, little crevices. That's huge with sippy bottles. I know parents, I'm sure you can agree with me. Ooh, I get 2 straws. Was I supposed to get 2 straws? I don't know. Yeah, I'm curious. Some instructions. Hi, baby. She just woke up from a nap, so make this quick. Ooh, we have, okay. My name is, so you can put it on the water bottle. Be iconic. Little sticker. Oh, and another, my name is. All right. Oh. All right, limited lifetime warranty. Have a nice little pamphlet here. And it also tells about different series that they have. I guess you can check them out on the site. Hand wash, of course, don't microwave, the huge. And it also shows you how to detach this in case you want to swap it out. But, oh, and actually I can see that right there. See how that's coming off. Hopefully that won't happen on a regular basis though. See, because it's gonna slide up and down. But we'll see. So I'm liking it, definitely. See how it works. Goes in, super simple. Close it up. There you have it. All right, so Takeya and, well, Elemental. I was gonna say iconic because it's the iconic pop fidget bottle. So I will post the links for both of these below if you guys are interested or in the market for more sippy cups in case you happen to lose them like I do around my house. And yeah, so this one is a definite winner for me. Hopefully, just a minute. Hopefully this one will work as well. So, all right, gotta go because apparently the toddler baby needs a necklace on. All right, you guys have an awesome rest of your day and catch you in the next video. All right, bye. Hey, so I just wanted to make a quick follow-up video before I head to bed for some much needed rest. It's been a very long weekend. All right, so months ago I had purchased a couple different water bottles for my daughter and just wanted to give you guys, you know, again, a follow-up on how the bottles are doing now. So the Takeya bottle, the first one that I had purchased was probably 4 to 5 months ago. It's doing well, it's around here somewhere, but the one that I purchased a couple months ago in the seafoam green, that's what I'm labeling it anyway, it's doing pretty good. It is, you know, well, obviously covered in food like a toddler baby would do, but you know, it's been solid. It's been, you know, taking a little bit of a beating with some nicks and things here, as you guys can see, but you know, again, it is still leak proof, which is good, you know. One thing I have found is obviously if it is open, it's not leak proof. I don't know why I thought that it would be, but yeah, so she's kind of laid it down and messes galore. But that's okay, we've worked that out. As far as cleaning it, you know, because that is kind of always an issue. There's water in here right now, but this gasket, I've had to kind of, I'll show you guys a little closer there like that. This gasket, I've had to really figure out a good, easy way to try and put that in. So I'm not super big on that because again, water mainly goes in here, hardly any juice or anything like that. And sometimes you get the little black spots of what seems like, you know, mold kind of going. So I have to take that gasket out and clean it and then clean, you know, around the crevices. So I know obviously it's good for sealing it, great, but I don't like having to put it back in. And I definitely had to make sure that that little lip was to the outside and not the inside because you flip it wrong and it just won't go in and you're sitting there fiddling with it for like 20 minutes and finally you're like, oh, duh, it goes the other way. So don't really like that aspect, but everything else seems to be, you know, easy enough. Cleaning wise, it's good. So yeah, I do love it. One thing I will say, I know I had said before that it fits snugly. I think that's a warm, cozy thing, right? Okay, total tangent. Anyway, but it fits well into her cup holder in her car seat. And before I had said, you know, this doesn't really come off very often, but honestly, this comes off all the time. See, super simple, but it does go back on very easily as well. And actually when I take it off and I put it in the cup holder, it fits so much better. And then that way it's not like she's trying to yank it out of there, you know, because it fits very, very tightly in there with it on. So not a big deal, but I do kind of like that, you know, that it comes off easily, but stays on when it's on. So so yeah, definitely love it. I can hand it to her. She's walking around with it. She'll actually put it on her balance bike when she's riding it in the house back and forth, and it's just hilarious. So, but it has held up. It's been really, really good. So definitely liking it. No issues really with the mouthpiece as much. You know how kids like to gnaw on things. So yeah, loving it. Now the Elemental Fidgit Pop bottle that I had purchased, this cool snazzy looking one. Sorry, I just totally splattered water all over it from the other bottle. But okay, so this is another thing, you know, and maybe this is just a thing across the board with most of the bottles, but the bottom part just, you know, coming off pretty easily and then slipping back on. Again, it stays on. I don't have an issue with like losing it anywhere. But it does help, especially with a cup holder, but I have to remember where I set it in the vehicle and then put it back on if I want to use it. But if we're out, I'm not setting it down a whole lot of places. I'm usually throwing it in a bag or something like that. So I was concerned about the handle, you know, coming off, but honestly, that hasn't been an issue. And she just loves carrying it, you know, and just holding it like that. So yeah, so that really wasn't, you know, something to really be concerned about, I guess. She barely plays with these, you know, my toddler baby, like she's not really into the pop-it things. She thinks they're cute, but it's, you know, she could take it or leave it. So that aspect, it's nice, but yeah, nothing doing. Anyway, so again, I wanted the functionality of it. So unfortunately, it has failed. And here's the reason why. Yeah, those are my horrible sound effects. Do you guys see that? Yay. It's chewed. Now, I guess, you know, maybe I did notice, you know, that it was a little bit of a softer material up here. And as you guys can see, like I can just kind of squish that in versus this one, which is definitely just hard plastic. So that gnawing would take a lot more, you know, to get through. But this, just from that line up, you know, I don't know why they didn't just keep it this material, which I think, again, probably would have been way better. But she just, you know, she bit through it. She's like, it's broken, it's damaged. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's going to have to go. And there's no, you know, obviously repairing that. And it stinks because, you know, I mean, I'm back down to 2 bottles, which again, 2 is definitely better than 1, but I think I will just probably go ahead and order some more of these. So, you know, sorry, Elemental, you kind of failed on this one. So yeah, again, definitely leak proof and great in every other aspect, but obviously as parents, we want things to kind of hold up and not have to purchase something every couple of months. So this is definitely held up. This is definitely solid. Again, I love that it is stainless steel. You know, again, this one is as well on the inside. I thought it was cute. You know, it's a little bit skinnier. I believe it's still like the same 14 ounces. Fits well into a cup holder. But yeah, that spout, oh my gosh. So just not good. So, all right. So again, I will have the links posted below. Definitely recommend this one. Takeya, yay for the win. Elemental, sorry, you're so cool looking and I so wanted you to work, but it didn't. So, oh well, win some, you lose some. All right, you guys, have a wonderful evening. I'm gonna head to bed. So catch you in the next video. Bye.